Hi, and welcome to my backyard again. We're going to talk about my little friend here, the Tempest weather station. I've been very impressed with this. I've been giving the folks at Weatherflow some feedback about it, and they decided they wanted me to try out the new one. This is new and improved version 2, I guess. It's a little different. They've made some improvements to the device itself. They made some improvements to the sensor. The number one thing is this now is like a very nice sort of recycled cardboard box. The box that this came in was like shiny laminated, plasticky cardboard, less eco-friendly. Inside the box, we've got some like recycled styrofoam product, and we've got our weather station itself and mounting hardware. And one of the I'm out of room here very quickly. One of the improvements they've made is to the receiver. So this is the receiver that you get for the new one. It's got Type-C power, an antenna that goes out to this guy. It's not conventional Wi-Fi. It's a much longer range signal, so that's why they've got this. This connects to your Wi-Fi and then talks to the device. But this is the receiver that came with that one. So significant improvement there in ergonomics and such. Something I'm noticing is the new one has some status lights on the front. Looks like it's meant to sit like on a desk. This guy has some keyholes, so you can wall mount it. So some compromise, maybe design change, but that's one difference. And then here's the other one. So this is the new sensor, and let me see if I can pop this guy off the base without causing a huge racket. Just pops right off. And by the way, this is the same base that I had at the other house. It's on the same bracket arm. It's just sort of wedged in the pool fence here. It's too close to the house. There's a tree right there. Definitely not the optimal place for it. I might put it on the roof. There's a field behind us with a horse farm. I may ask them if I could go put it out in their field on a post out there, share the data with them. But so this is still temporary, but it works. The wind direction and speed, not exactly perfect because of this location, but it tells me the UV, it tells me the weather forecast. It's been pretty accurate with all the rain that we've gotten here. 2 inches of rain just yesterday. It may still rain yet today, but so existing sensor, new sensor. Yeah, the solar panels are quite a bit bigger on that. They tell me there are numerous improvements in this one for accuracy. I forget exactly what all there, but there's quite a list. The biggest thing is it has solar panels that are quite a bit larger. I have not had an issue with running out of battery on this guy. I'm just gonna say that has not been a problem. But we also get, we're pretty far south. Maybe if you're up in the far northern climate, it may become more of an issue. But it charges up quick. It's not been a problem. And I just want to try this. Will this go on the same base? Are they compatible in that way? Yep, that's an easy upgrade. So let me just, maybe as a summary or recap, I've been, again, super impressed with this. And let's just maybe pull up the app here. I've got it loaded. And let's just go through. When I talked about this the first time, I had, like an hour's worth of use with this thing. But now I've had it a year, I think. And let's just look at the app. So I've got the app pulled up. I'll put it maybe over there. And so this, when you open it up, this is what you get. This is my weather station, the current forecast. This is this top section where it says 74 degrees and 0.41 inches. That is live data from this one. And it just works. The app is a little different. If I tap here where it says today, that collapses down. So you've got a whole week plus there, 10-day forecast, and you can expand any of those days. You can expand multiples of those days. It's very, very information dense. I find it super useful. So again, let's go back to today. I can tap on today. I can scroll through the whole 24-hour forecast. I can tap into tomorrow. See, it starts at midnight, scroll through the whole 24-hour forecast. So that's the live data, or the forecast data. You can also tap at the bottom, history, and this brings up stats for this. I have last set it to the all-time setting, so this the lowest temperature this thing has ever recorded is minus 3.3 Fahrenheit, December 15th of 2025. Max, average, humidity, you know, all that sort of stuff. But let's just go to the day so we can see all the stats for today. Solar radiation, that's one I look at a lot. It's actually measuring that here. Well, the one in the box down there. But that's useful for correlating with solar production, sunburn risk, yeah, that sort of thing. But you can scroll through daily stats. Let's see. Yesterday, no rain yesterday. Where's my rain? There it is, 2 inches on June 9th. If I go back and then I can tap on week, you can see weekly stats. So for this week, it has rained 625 minutes for a total of 2.47 inches. It's useful, it's neat. One thing I was not anticipating, I think if we go into settings here, there's all this stuff. You can pull this into Home Assistant if I didn't mention that either. And that's kind of neat. All that data pops right in. You can put it on a dashboard. Go down to the alert section here. You can have it tell you if it's raining, if there's lightning nearby, all that. And I think there's a way to see what it shows or has showed. Anyway, I find that super useful. Is it quality control? No. I forget what it's at. The app does a lot, but I find it super neat. If I just have a pop-up on my phone, it is raining at your house, or there is lightning nearby, and the lightning says 20 miles, 10 miles, 6 miles, and then, you know, you're seeing flashes out the window. It's cool. It's really neat to have that just instantaneous data right here, but from right here. It's cool. I've shared the link to the weather data with my friends, with my neighbors, so you know, people down the street can pull up and see what the live data is in the neighborhood. It's really cool. I like this thing. It's a pretty decent value for what it is. It's, you know, that cable free, put it out, forget it. It runs off solar. I've had a lot of fun with it, and maybe you will too. I don't know. I think it's a neat device. Thanks for watching.